Hello, hello, welcome back. We are ready here for round number 2. We've got our previous heroic reigning champions, Bronze6, previously known as Wildheart Zeta, coming in this round to take on Bread Over Ducks. You just saw in a 2-0 victory versus Imagine. This is round number 2 of the tournament. Round number 1's going on in the other channels, PTV/Eternally Blue TV, and Iracaf currently in their second game of those matches. So if this is a quick one, we might be in for a little bit of a wait for the finals. But if you want to catch all the action, make sure you head on over to those channels to see the state of those series as well. So with this one, teams are here. Pre-game banter has started. Let's head on over to the map select. See what the state of this particular series is. Bronze6 banning away Cursed Hollow and Sky Temple. Bread Over Ducks removing Tomb of the Spider Queen and Battlefield of Eternity. And we're going to be going to Infernal Shrines here for our game number 1. We're up, we're in, let's get into the draft. Let's do it. Delicious, delicious lemonade. Augur first banned here by Bronze6. There goes the Blaze. It's seeming pretty well locked in for a lot of teams unless they've got a particular ban strategy in mind. Getting those two big dog heroes off the board. It's our first Infernal Shrines of the day. We'll see if we can go on a streak. We'll see if we can get 6 different maps, at least, here on the main channel. We're up to 3. See if we can hit 6. Lunara here, removed by Bronze6. So getting their scouting done while waiting on this set. A lot of power picks left here between the Lucio and the Brightwing and the Junkrat. See if Bread Over Ducks wants to conduct a trade or if there is one particular they want to remove. Looks like it is going to be the Junkrat. So, Bronze6 first pick. No healers banned out thus far. See if they want to possibly control an offlaner as those have been banned out, or if they want to keep that reactionary. The Yorick is one that often comes up here on Infernal Shrines. Yrel could do some work. Even Sonya has been known to make an appearance here on the Shrines. We're going to start off with Ferret on the Lucio. Instant lock for Diablo on the Ret once again. McGiblet's heading on back to the Brightwing. Bread Over Ducks doing what's been working for them. If it ain't broke, keep picking it. Response here, Danny goes to the Johanna, and Juan Pablo 64 going to show us the Greymane here on Infernal Shrines. Somewhat of a Greymane specialist. Bust that out. A fair amount of frequency here for Bronze6. So, Bread Over Ducks considering their next ban here, seeing the Johanna across the way. Lucio already picked up, so the picks are pretty open here. Maiev, I like that Maiev ban. Maiev does a pretty good job of controlling Diablo, pairing alongside Johanna. We're going to see yet another big-time offlaner banned in Dahaka. So looking at our, offlaner options, we've seen a Rexar today, we've seen a Yrel today. Malthael's another possibility. We're going to see the Yrel here from Mundane Zebra. Canny goes for the Sylvanas. Malthael, not a great matchup into Yrel. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Interested to see whether it's something more offbeat, like maybe a Zeratul, but, going into Brightwing seems like a bad idea. I don't know. We'll see what Bronze6 is cooking here. Tychus here for Kira, and it is going to be that Leoric for Secret, going with something a little more generalist and can definitely put on the pressure to Diablo on the front line. Death Strikes with the last pick here. No Lunara to be taken. Let's see what the choice is here on Infernal Shrines. We've seen a severe lack of Hanzos today. I thought there'd be many. No, still no Hanzo. We're going for the Mephisto here. Last pick on Infernal Shrines. In particular, you know, does well with the geometry here. Does well with the geography here. We'll say does well with the geology. Why not? Just a total geo hero is Mephisto on Infernal Shrines. See if Bread Over Ducks has the comp to take down Bronze6 here. All right. Loading on in for game number 1. Who do you think's going to take it, chat? Bread Over Ducks looking pretty dominant there in that first series. They're coming up against the reigning champs here in Bronze6. We'll see if they've got what it takes to take them down. Or if Bronze6 just hits the gas and never lets go. You never know. Sometimes it'd be that way in these Storm qualifiers. Waiting on the teams to load on in. You know what I saw today? You know what I saw? StarCraft 2 is getting a patch. Someone is still making patches on the Classics team. Keep those fingers crossed. Oh, I can't even keep a straight face. Let's get into the game. Oh, I can't even do it. Game number 1 of our second series today. On the left in the blue, it is Bronze6. Kira is on the Tychus. Ferret on the Lucio. Danny playing Johanna. We've got Juan Pablo 64 on the gray main. And it is Secret on the Leoric. On the right in the red, it is Bread Over Ducks. McGiblets on the Brightwing. We've got a pause coming in from Danny on Fork. Oh, wrist brace break. On the right in the red, it's Bread Over Ducks. McGiblets on the Brightwing. Mundane Zebra on the Urel. Death Strikes on Mephisto. Red on Diablo. And Canny on the Sylvanas. I only had 4 seconds, and I introduced that team completely. Quick engage here on the low side. You see that Lightning Nova peppering up the side of Bronze6. Here's Mundane Zebra going to get a quick isolation onto Juan Pablo, but still have to roll back to safety. I hope everyone just basked in the silence there and didn't start humming or tapping their feet or opening up another tab. Embrace the awkward silence. Bread Over Ducks moving on down to the bottom lane here. Diablo keeping a vision of the rotation as much as possible. Johanna, not exactly a huge engage tank in the early game, so Diablo should be able to move up with relative impunity. But always has to watch out for where Tychus is. Camps are up and rolling. We're going to see Bronze6 go ahead and start up that left side. Rhett, you know, just keeping an eye on things. May not be interested in an invade. It's always worth keeping an eye out when you're the tank. Camp's taken on both sides here. Mundane Zebra. Just going to hit the knockback saying, you don't have an engage tank. I'm just going to go clear this lane. Speaking of no engage tank, Diablo is going to be taken down there. Was able to step up while Kira was, you know, off in another lane, but with Tychus on the scene, Diablo will be blown away for kill number 1 on the side of Bronze6. Bottom side camp going to be fired up here by Bronze6 with Diablo taken down. They will take advantage. Grab themselves a 2-for-1 on these bottom camps. See if there's any chip damage onto the bottom wall that can be taken here by Bronze6. Right now, McGiblets supporting Mundane Zebra a little bit here. So it looks like Bread Over Duck's going to be able to very easily save their bottom side camp. Ferret and Juan Pablo getting a head start here on the Shaman camp on the left. The Giblets doing the same thing on the right as our bottom shrine is getting ready to activate. We've got ourselves a Frozen Punisher. coming on up next. Secret gonna move across here with Danny just to see if there's any greed going on. We've got Kira coming on in as well, and we may have ourselves a full-blown level 5 camp fight here. Everyone's coming. Death Strikes is looking to warp on in. There's the Nova, and the point is now contested. Leo low is going to get away here. Diablo first to go down. Bronze6 is going to get the camp steal. Will anyone pay for it? Juan Pablo dances away, but still the lightning catches up and grabs that kill. Nice stun into the wall there. Danny trying to move on back. Secret gets away as well, so 1 for 1 there, but Bronze6 comes away with the camp steal. I didn't think they would stay. I think once they didn't get once they didn't get an immediate kill, they were gonna back on out of there. That's a play where you just go check, are they being greedy, or are they trying to just clear it with 1, and you just walk in and steal it? But they got there a little early, and then he didn't get the kill, and they fought anyway, which is not what I expected. They do come out ahead on the exchange, and now they're coming out ahead on these minion kills. Currently 23-9 right now, as both teams really trying to bully their way onto the point. Rhett slowed, and there is the jump in, taken down. Now Mephisto's going to be caught up to. McGiblet's trying to get away as well. Ferret not going to allow it to happen. That is a triple kill for Bronze6, and they're looking at the first Punisher of the game here on the low side. Nice job by Candy to blow up that lane. As we see Kira finishing off this frozen Punisher that's going to be headed on down here for the blue team. See how far they can get. If they can give Greymane some space to work, they'll definitely be in good shape here. Rhett is going to be pulled back into the root zone, and poor Diablo taken down once again here. Johanna, Danny doing a great job of playing around the environmental slows, using Leoric slows to help. Lucio can get up there and get the boosts. Usually you don't think of Johanna as much of a threat till level 10, but, you know, Bronze6 has really been putting on the pressure. Rhett has returned on the defense here, as the Frozen Punisher does fall. Now Bronze6 with a commanding early lead, looking at their level 10s, looking to mop up all of these bottom side camps. Level 10s are here. Bottom lane camp, and now they're going for the steal here on the right. Imagine Bread over Ducks not going to be interested in a full-on fight here. They'll just poke to keep vision, set themselves up for the lane defense to soak their level 10s. I like this decision here from Bronze6 to not immediately go back for the other camp, but to use this camp before Bread over Ducks gets level 10 to grab this wall. That's very good decision making here coming out from Bronze6. I see a lot of teams will, you know, they see they have the advantage on the map, they see they have their advantage by level, and they'll instantly go to that left camp after completing the right side, and you don't need to. You can use it to create structure damage instead, like we saw there. Right now, Bread over Ducks is actually going to steal this left side camp, grab a little extra experience. It's an interesting gambit there. They're saying, hey, we got our 10s. If you feel like throwing away your level lead, we're right here. Bronze6 decided, you know what? Not worth it. Not worth the time. Not worth the risk, more like. Right now, Red over Ducks doing a decent job of getting the soak in all 3 lanes. Only about half a level behind right now. Our next Arcane Punisher should be announcing here in just a moment as the Shaman camps have become ready to go. Mundane Zebra. Speed on out of trouble there in the mid. Shaman camps are picked up here. Kira staying off the map. grabbing up those orbs. 13s are about to be here for Bronze 6. Looks like we got Rhett possibly looking to lead a rotation into the bottom lane, but thinks differently of it. Secret gonna feel the heat and move on back. Alright, level 13 advantages here. Everyone's got their ults. Bronze 6 on the point, ready to fire it up. And we'll begin here. Red over Ducks, we're going to put some pressure on the top side there. Leoric dealing with the pressure from Yrel and Sylvanas. Meanwhile, though, Bronze 6 getting a very large lead on these minions. Deathstrike's picking up a few there. Camp pressure here. It's going to be a little bit too much for Secret to deal with. Taking some extra damage there from Canny. Ferret leaning on the outside, just, you know, trying to, you know, split their movement between the objective and the defense. We've got an Arcane Punisher coming on through for Bronze 6. See if they can get quite as far as they did in the bottom lane on this mid lane objective effort. Punisher still pretty healthy here in the mid. Going to be jump claimed there by Rhett. Needs a Curse Bullet, but not much else. Mundane Zebra has already jumped. Has to pop the ult early to get through the Entomb. Rhett moves on through with the Lightning Breath to try to force Bronze 6 away. Does so effectively. Pretty solid defense there from Bread over Ducks. They take a little bit of damage on the keep wall, but that could definitely have been a lot worse. Did a good job of utilizing those ults to not get picked on the outside. Well done by the red team. Right now we got a poly engage onto Secret. Taking a little bit of damage there from Canny. Forced to move away. Mundane Zebra gonna get a Cursed Bullet there. Does not have the Ardent Defender. Has to walk it on out with the Hand of Freedom. Bronze 6. Uh-oh. Big polymorph play. Great stun timing there from Rhett, and that is Johanna to go down. Now Bronze 6 forced to move away, but they've got that Lucio. Big dodge on the Durance there from Secret. Use the Entomb as kind of a wall there to try to help the rest of the team get away. Now Bread over Ducks catching up a little bit in that experience, and if they can knock down a few of these walls, they'll be right on track with Bronze 6 here. Bronze 6 did manage to eke out that camp before Yrel discovered what was going on. Camp going to be taken with ease by Mephisto and Sylvanas. Right now, Bronze 6 is just looking to soak out that level 16. Secret pushing through the top lane here. This mid-wave will definitely be level 16 online. Right now, Bread over Ducks just trying to find their 16s. Not wanting to be picked here. We're going to see Danny double on back. Rhett is going to spot this rotation. Not going to go for an engage, though. Just on a scouting mission. Right now we see Juan Pablo heading to the top side, wanting to get this Shaman camp out ASAP. We're preparing for a Mortar Punisher again in the bottom lane here. Uh-oh, Bronze 6 thinking about an invade. They don't have Greymane, though. Secret's going to come across and see that there's all four here. Are they going to stick around for the 4v4? Greymane is on the way. Endurance of Hate comes out, will not connect, and Bronze 6 is going to back on out. Just doing another quick check, seeing if there's a lazy camp take, and there was not. Bread over Ducks was out in force. Make sure that Shaman camp was theirs. But now we've got our first sort of even talent tier fight we've had in a little bit. 16 versus 16 as our next shrine is activating, but this pick is going to turn the tides, at least for the moment, as Diablo with Souls is on the way back. Will it be enough? Bronze 6 is jumping directly onto this objective. Very nice pick timing. Strike's gonna head on in there. Has that static field on level 16. Great burst. Uh-oh. Big damage onto Johanna, and Rhett is going to find Tychus on the top side. Bread over Ducks is all of a sudden just roaring in for the chase. Danny trying to get away there. Mundane Zebra is going to be... Oh, it has the movement speed to catch up and get the Goomba Stomp. Johanna goes down. Double kill over to the side of Bread over Ducks, and they are going to look to grab their first Punisher of the game. Mundane Zebra gets dismounted there. Secret gonna move ahead. Cut off. Oh no. Mundane Zebra with the long jump. Gets away from the entombed blockade. Canny prepping the bottom lane as well. Punisher is ready to go. Bronze6 heading on back. Getting their respawns. Setting up for this defense because we've got a very healthy Punisher knocking on the door of their keep. Meanwhile here, Secret is going to try to get away there from Mundane Zebra. Objective will be jumped over the wall there as Johanna just moves ahead and clears away the rest of the minions. Oh, big engage. That is the Blessed Shield and the kill onto Diablo. Great communication there from Bronze6, seeing the target and taking them down. Ferret looking to catch up to Canny here. Lucio wants the movement speed. So close, but no cigar. Canny escapes. Mundane Zebra on the top side. Working on taking this tower down. Looks like Canny gonna come on up here to try to finish that off, but here comes the rotation. Bronze6, can they catch up? Sylvanas already mounted and moving away. Mundane Zebra does have Ardent Defender. Gonna be pushed into tower range. Not even gonna bother. Yrel goes down. Probably a good idea there. Not really bothering with that ult. Level 20 is on the horizon for both teams here. Oh, there's a Durance engage onto Johanna. Manages to get the shield out and start to move away, with Bronze6 currently up level 20s. They've got off-lane camps pushing on in as they move into the top side here. There's an engage. They're looking for the Diablo kill once again. Brett is going to be blown up here. Oh, the Silence Entomb lands. There is Death Strikes not able to get out. That is a double kill for Bronze6. They're going to be looking at top keep and possibly more here. They've got big-time siege between Greymane and Tychus. They might be able to just move in and win here on the 5v3. We'll see if they want to go for it. Looks like they're a little bit hesitant. Yeah, they're not going to risk it here. They do have this top lane prepped for the next objective, though. We've got a Frozen Punisher ready to come on through the top lane. Right now, Bread over Ducks, they do have their level 20s. They're just waiting to be back at full strength here. Shrine ready to go. The Auric keeping up the pressure in the off lanes here. Bread over Ducks, back to full strength. See if this is Bread over Ducks finding their way back in here. Got to clear this lane. Right now, Bronze6 has immediately jumped on the objective. Brightwing ready to join the battle. Brett looking for a way in here. Nice Hellgate. Didn't get to bait out the Blessed Shield, though. Oh, huge engage, though. That is Tychus to go down. What a move from Bread over Ducks. Ferret is able to boost on back to safety. Big silence in tune from Secret. The chase is in, though, and that is Johanna to fall. Red over Ducks with a double kill. Canny wants more. Ferret is going to fall next, and now Secret is going to be stunned and caught. That is a quad kill for Bread over Ducks. Can they move through for this win? Brett is moving up to the sidewall. Greymane heading back to base here. We've got camps on the top side. This is an all-in here. Bread over Ducks looking to capitalize on this quad kill. Brett tries to get out of range here. They're not going to have any minion support at all. 15 seconds on Tychus and even more for the rest of the team. Keep goes down and they are going for the win. Secret is going to be back here. This isn't a sure thing just yet. There is the engage from Juan Pablo. Ret is going to go down. That's Diablo to fall. Here comes Tychus. Here's Leoric. This might not be it. That's Brightwing to go down. Canny is moving away. Gets chased down and taken down. 3 dead. Core is down to 69%. That is Yrel to fall. Diablo back to base after that soul reset, and Bronze6 comes on through with the defense. Bread over Ducks really wanted to go for that end, but their team just wasn't quick enough. Just not quite enough siege damage to blow on through. With Leoric coming back early and Greymane getting that key kill, we're going to see Bronze6 move across the map and look for the win here. It'll be a pretty similar situation, except there's no one coming back early for the side of Bread over Ducks. We've got Kira on the core here, Silence and Tomb, and that is Ret to go down. Bronze6 gets the core defense and manages to hang on and go up 1-0 in this best of 3. GG. Exciting finish there. Bread over Ducks nearly bringing it back with a fantastic engage on that last shrine. They went for it, couldn't quite finish it off, and Bronze6 rolls across the map to go up 1-0 in this best of 3. Let's go to the post-match. See what the stats can tell us here. Juan Pablo on the Greymane. Top hero damage there for Bronze6, 63,000 coming on out. Death Strikes on the Mephisto, nearly getting to 60,000 there for Bread over Ducks. Very nicely played. Take a quick look at the talents as we update the scoreboard here, and we will check on our other series. So I need to update the scores. Gosh dang Twitch commercials. I do believe I read that Vendetta took it over Caffeinated Nights. So we can update that. Okay, that one is saved. And because that one is over, I do believe that means that Can't Censorship... Yeah, Can't Censorship versus Vendetta, so they must have won in a 2-0. Bring it back to me here. Censor versus ACA. Can't Censorship taking the 2-0 there. Alright, brackets updated. Fantastic. We've got a lobby. Who picked this one? First draft team 2. Alright, so picked by Blue. Sick. Thank you, Eternally Blue. Okay, bracket is now updated. So, right now over on Eternally Blue TV, we're going to be having Can't Censorship versus Vendetta for our other semi-final match. That's going to be starting up shortly. All right. Just getting our players into the lobbies. Good. All right, everything's updated. Fantastic. All right, let's go to map select. Bronze6 going to be bringing us to Dragonshire for our map number 2. Just waiting on our 10th player to join, and we'll be able to get going. Our first doubled map of the day. Chances are looking somewhat more grim for our 6 map banger. 6 unique map banger. Unfortunate. I'll give him the caster R, and we will get fired up for our game number 2. Right, let us do it. So, some interesting turnouts. Can't censorship. Not the same can't censorship as last season, mind you. Basically a brand new team. Of course, full of players you all know and love. Coming on through and beating Anti-Clown Association today in a 2-0. And Vendetta. Heroic Division contenders taking on Caffeinated Knights, who made Storm Division last season. Taking them out in a 2-0. So can't censorship versus Vendetta. It's going on right now. Twitch.tv/EternallyBlueTV. Winner of that series will take on the winner of this one. That cast will be happening right here as soon as the teams become available. Tahaka going to be the opening ban here for Bread Over Ducks. See if Blaze hits the board. Hogger going to hit the board this time. Maybe Blaze will be able to play the game. Ooh, wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that just be interesting? If someone got to play Blaze. Bread Over Ducks considering their second ban here. Pondering, toiling, agonizing over the Blaze ban. Gosh dang it! That's okay. You're allowed to ban good heroes. I was just, you know when you just you have an idea and they milk it. They're like, it's gonna be something else, and you're just like, here's my theories, and then you're just like, nope, Blaze ban. Oh man. There goes the Lunara. Lunara been a very popular one today, taken off the board. That does leave Junkrat in the hands of Canny though. Bread Over Ducks picking that one up. Bronze6. We'll see if they want to go back to the Johanna. They want to do something a little more spicy here on Dragonshire. We're going to see the Rexar come on out here from Secret. Ferret goes for the Brightwing. We'll see. I want to see if they're going to do the same thing Bread Over Ducks did. Try to the Rexar bottom lane. See if they want to do maybe a double bruiser setup. Bread Over Ducks considering their next picks here. Not opting for the offlane here. Not going to lock that in early enough. They're going to go for the Lucio and Nubarak. Very, very strong rotating heroes. Going to be tough for any kind of offlaner to deal with that sort of pressure. Rexar particularly can have a tough time. Has to play very conservatively when there's an Nubarak rolling around. Seeing the Deathwing ban. A Bronze6 special. Here on Dragonshire, removed after Sylvanas was banned out. So is this just a Rexar top, or is this a double bruiser? I mean, Rexar has the same problems in the bottom lane as the top lane, really, with these Anubarak flanks. Juan Pablo going to return to the Grey Mane here. Kira going to do the Maiev, leaving Danny on the last pick. That would imply it's just a Rexar top here for Secret. Unless they're doing some sort of double Bruiser Maiev thing, which probably not the play, but you never know. They might be doing something a little experimental. Red over Ducks looking around out their draft here. Mephisto once again for Death Strikes. Mundane Zebra happy to pick up that Urel once again. Mephisto did some serious work there in game number 1. That's going to be something that Bronze6 has to watch out for. Those Lightning Nova angles really mopping up post level 16. Danny on the last pick. Is it going to be something to help follow with that Maiev? It's going to be the Johanna. Never not Johanna for the Danny. Johanna Maiev, a very strong pairing, of course. Fisto, Junkrat, both can stay pretty far away from trouble. We'll see if they can stay far away enough. We shall see as we get ready here for game number 2. Quite the back and forth in the first one. We'll see if our next one proves to be just as crazy. You never know. We'll get some cat pets in before we start. What a good cat. Alright, let's get into the game. Let's do it. Game number 2 on the left of the blue. It is Bronze6. Kira on the Maiev. Danny playing Johanna. Juan Pablo 64 on the Greymane. Ferret playing Brightwing. And Secret 333 on the Rexar. On the right in the red, we have Bread over Ducks. Death Strikes on the Mephisto. Rhett playing an Uberak. McGiblets on the Lucio. Canny on Junkrat. And Mundane Zebra is on the Urel.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Game number 2 is up and rolling. Is on and popping. No quests on level 1. Is that legal? Are you allowed to do that? Misha barely getting away from trouble there as the combo came in from the side of Red over Ducks. You get the stun, you get the Junkrat mine placement. Knock him up, knock him down. My cats enjoy belly rubs. The one that you see on camera definitely does. He's down for belly rubs anytime. The younger cat, not as much. You've got to catch him when he's all drowsy. Then he'll get it. But if he's alert, no dice. But my old boy here, he'll take belly rubs anytime he can get them. I say old. He just turned 10 this year.
You think yourself worthy to
Solidly middle age for a cat,
take control of the
I would say. Meanwhile, Rexar and Urel continue to duke it out on the top side. Red over Duck's going to go ahead and grab their right side camp. Bronze6 not on their camp immediately here. They're instead going for the bottom Bruiser camp, trying to sneak that out. Greymane, of course, has that clear speed to get that done with just Brightwing in the area. So that's going to be an early push in the bottom lane here for Bronze6. Try to counteract the Siege Giant pressure. Brett gonna step up there, but no damage to be had. We see Maiev and Greymane just getting their Siege Giants on rolling. Danny gonna try to stay on this point for a couple more seconds here as Maiev channels. There is the shield from Johanna. Not gonna be enough. Kira forced off the point, and Canny had the interrupts with the grenades anyway. Meanwhile, Juan Pablo gonna head on back here. Took the 10 armor there. Oh no, that's just... You just get 10 armor? I thought you had to take armor on... Oh, does the armor go... I think the armor goes up to 20 if you take one before. Mobby. Brett was looking for a quick hit there, but Juan Pablo had already scooted on back. And we've got bruisers in the top lane here for Bronze6. As Misha Bear Gonna step onto the point here versus Urel. Meanwhile, Bread Over Duck's gonna respond with their own camp here in the mid. Kira not gonna be able to channel through the beetles that Rhett leaves behind. You have the beetles here on level 1, so Rhett gonna be generating often. Right now, the bottom lane pressure coming on through from Bronze6. He is ultimately going to have to be dealt with. An Uberak staying in the mid for now to prevent any sort of dragon, but ooh, Juan Pablo in trouble. Farah not able to get the phase shift there. Danny in some trouble, does not have the shield available yet. Trying to walk it on out of here. Canny catching up with the grenades. There's the skull missile. Oh, gets down to 8 health. The Lucio auto attacks barely not enough to take down Johanna. 12 HP. That was 8, Danny. I saw it. I saw that, Danny. That was an 8 health banger. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Bruiser Camp having to be dealt with. There is a double stun coming from Rhett, and very nice work. Kira already used the shade to try to clear that lane. Finally gets back through. That was a toughie. Very nice timing there from Rhett, almost finding at least one, if not two. Some jukes and jives, and still no first blood for this game. Rhett looking for secret there, a little bit on the under. Kira gets a double pull. Allowing secret to get back to safety. Those XR auto attacks starting to hurt a little bit here. Kira looking to be in trouble here versus Mundane Zebra, though. Doubles back, not going to be enough there. Nice Q from Urel. Mundane Zebra with the first blood of the game for Bread Over Ducks. Meanwhile, Bronze6 managing to steal this right side siege camp away from Bread Over Ducks. As both teams remaining fairly even here. Some great sparring, some great back and forth from both squads. Giblets just letting them know. Rhett in the area as well. Bread Over Ducks. Mostly feigning an invade here as Mephisto not quite in range. Junkrat showing in the mid. Kira getting away from trouble there as Canny looking for the channel. Oh, but Rexar on the top side stops the channel. Misha Bear on the point. Ten's very, very close for both sides. Here's Bronze6 looking to get a quick channel here, but with Junkrat Mine on the point, well, certainly not going to have the opportunity. Tens are online here. It is Falling Sword this time for Johanna. So looking to save people from the CC train. Danny going to be blown away there. These Tens are now online for Bread Over Ducks as well. Oh, Dragon Knight actually does channel on through. Kira getting a pull onto Death Strikes. No other out of the ordinary ults taken. Everything else looking pretty standard. I was wondering if it was going to be a Warden's Cage to go along with the Johanna, but no such luck. Tama Disc is out onto Junkrat. It's going to be silenced for that 1.5 seconds. Polymorph. Not going to be enough for the follow-up. Ferret and Kira in a little bit of a tough spot right now. Right wing stuck in the cocoon. Here comes the flank from Rexar. Canny in trouble, and oh, Misha goes in with the charge and finds the kill. Kira moving on in here, looking for those knife resets. Danny trying to create some space to allow Maev to escape, and will do so. Really, really cool back and forth with these two squads here on Dragonshire. Danny and Rhett going to be scrapping there on the side. Juan Pablo working on this top left camp here. We see Junkrat doing the same over here on the right. Meanwhile, Mundane Zebra pushing out that top lane. Feels the heat, though, is on back. Kira gonna check this bottom camp. Thinking about checking that bottom camp. We can let Danny do it instead here. Brett moving across doing the same thing. Two ships gonna pass in the night there for the moment. Brett gonna get hit with the curse bullet as Kira looking for a containment disc. Will find it. See if they can find an Uberak here. No, the Giblets has the high five. Endurance of Hate will not connect. Greymane is put into the cocoon. Falling Sword will be a little bit early there. We'll see. Pushback is good. Juan Pablo has the long swipe and the roll to move back to safety. Danny going to be in a world of trouble, though. Body blocked completely out of there. That is Bread Over Ducks picking up their kill. Zero HP has been called. And now Bread Over Ducks going to take their reward in this bottom camp. Bronze6 getting what they can here. Mundane Zebra actually going to jump onto the point here. Look for a contest. Is put into the containment disc. Oh, they didn't stay on the point for long enough. That's going to be Mundane Zebra continuing to contest here. Pops the Ardent Defender, trying to wait for the rest of the team. Now Juan Pablo is on the point here, but Giblet's trying to find a way in, but Secret wants the flank. Durell is finally taken down. Camp goes over to Bronze6, and now we've got, oh, it's a double trade here. Now Lucio goes down after Greymane and Misha fell. Death Strikes warps on back, but we'll be moving straight into the death zone. That is 1.5 for 3 there. And Bread Over Ducks really, really wanted that steal. It should have been over with Bronze6 just standing on there with the containment disc, but they moved off, unfortunately. Or you could say fortunately, because the extended scuffle absolutely fell in their favor. Brett gonna stop the top channel for now. Nice job there by a Nubarak. Making sure there's no quick Dragon Knight to be had here for Bronze6. Danny is going to see the Giblets coming on through to the mid. Danny trying to deal with this pressure in the bottom lane. Bronze6 moving on down. Oh, Rhett might be caught here. Containment disc lands onto Lucio. Kira steps up, is going to get the chain to pull him back. Lucio still pretty high health here. Endurance of Hate does not connect. There is the Falling Sword going to stun out Mundane Zebra for now. But your Secret is starting to roll on through. Wars have been unleashed. The bottom lane, Canny taking back the bottom altar. He is mounted and starting to move away. There's the jump. Nice. Fine. Junkrat to get away there.
Conviction is the weapon of kings.
Right now with the 16 to 15, we're going to see Bronze6 bully their way onto this right side camp. Juan Pablo going to finish off the last little bit of this fort.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Brett going to stay ready here. Containment disc. Oh, there's a beetle. The beetle, is it going to be enough? The beetle is enough. Once again, an Uberak saving a Dragon Knight. Really nicely done. Secret forced to move away here. You see that Ripper Air for Junkrat acts as almost a global here for the side of Bread Over Ducks. Able to move so far each of those explosions and on such a low frequency cooldown. Bronze6 has been looking for the engages that they saw in that first game, but they're not quite getting the pops that they've been hoping for. There's the poly. Big silence comes on out. Mundane Zebra gets down pretty low there. Ice in his veins as no Ardent Defender used there by Mundane Zebra. Brett is... Oh, the cocktail explosion grabs that kill. Death Strikes taking some hits on the way out there. Mundane Zebra now going to use the Ardent Defender there. Greymane taken out by the Riptire, though. Now Danny could be in some trouble. Has the movement speed to try to move away here. Ores have been unleashed. Dragon does go over to Bronze6 here. Mundane Zebra trying to get the movement speed. No, Urel to fall. Now Bronze6 with the objective and the catapult here in the bottom lane, looking to get as much as they can. Against the Junkrat, it's going to be difficult to get any kind of wave push going here. Giblets sent away here as the keep is the focus. Bronze 6 has got to watch for that flank, though. Urel's still down, but Brett is ready to jump into that back line. Dragon Knight about to expire here as we see the engage. See that silence coming on through. The hush from Brightwing is really staggering the engage attempts from Bread over Ducks. Cocoon onto Secret. Going to be broken. Kira in a little bit of trouble there as the Unstoppable from Danny comes on through to try to ward away the escape. Misha going to go down. The Boars are unleashed. Juan Pablo jumps on in. Big bullet, and that is a Nubarak to fall. Death Strikes trying to walk it away here as the Riptire to peel on out is there for Canny. Solid level and a half lead here for Bronze 6 as they look to capture as much extra as they can. Cruiser camp is taken. We go Naishas? Yeah, so Kira can go ahead and take this solo. Danny heading on back to base to get that mana going. This camp's already been stolen a couple times here, so Bread over Ducks not gonna just take that until they see more folks on the map on the side of Bronze 6. Level 20's now here as well. We've got a lot of camp pressure coming on through. Juan Pablo thinking about moving in there, dives on forward. Can anyone get onto the point? They're walking up, and they do get it. Get there just in time. They may be able to find a Nubarak as well. There's the poly, there's the pull, and there is the bug popped. We've got a double camp push here, triple camp push. This is basically the boss of Dragonshire. This is going to be a slow push to win here for Bronze 6, unless Bread over Ducks can pull out another miracle defense here. Force shielding already gone. Minion wave is rolling in hard. You see Mundane Zebra trying to cut it off here, but the core's already down to 50%. That's going to be it. Bronze 6. It's going to take the 2-0 and advance to our finals tonight. There it is. Bronze 6 with the 2-0 victory will move on to tonight's grand finals. Well done to Bread over Ducks. They will be picking up some qualifier points for their efforts tonight. Very nicely played. Excited to see how this team's going to do in the finals. Let's go to the post-match. See what the stats can tell us here. Greymane, Juan Pablo 64, top hero damage there, 45,500 for the side of Bronze 6. Canny on the Junkrat, 44,500 there for Bread over Ducks. Take a look at the talents here. As we update our scoreboard and we see what's going on with our other semifinal.